Davy's Dash is a channel all about camping and outdoor adventures, and honestly, his videos are always such a good watch. Chill, fun, and full of that wilderness vibe. In this particular episode, everything was supposed to be peaceful, just a calm night out in nature, enjoying the stars, no tent, no hammock, just a sleeping bag and a mat. Simple, relaxing, or at least that's how it started.
Yeah, if you can see that orange cab up there, that's Mark and his daughter, Arizona. Yeah, nice father-daughter time out in nature. It's awesome. So hello guys, if you happen to be seeing this, sorry I didn't have stickers for you. I gotta put stickers in my wallet, man. I don't know why I don't do that. Anyways, this is what we're looking at. Give you a show of what I'm seeing. It's a beautiful day. I did get a little bit overheated because I was trying to push myself a little bit, and I ended up throwing up on the side of the trail, which isn't always the best, but at least nobody was around, so I don't even know why I'm telling you this, because it could have gone unknown. But I don't like these temperatures, man. Like 22 is like a hot day in Winnipeg, so I'm down here, and this is a little uncomfortable for me. But I think that's the Lynn River. I'm not sure. It looks beautiful though. So what we'd like to do, like look at this little spot down here. We'd like to find something like that, I think. But I do have a spot in mind, but...
After hiking for a while, he finally found the perfect spot, right next to a quiet creek, tucked between the trees, completely hidden away from anyone passing by. It looked peaceful, almost too peaceful, so he laid out his sleeping bag, set up his little camp, and got ready to just kick back and relax for the night.
All right, my friends, well, I've decided to stay here. This is a beautiful spot, and I know it's a beautiful spot. I didn't realize that this is where I was for a few minutes. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. There's only one little slight piece up there, right in those 4 trees that you can see me from the trail. So, pretty secluded. Love it. Like, just look at how beautiful this place is. So, yeah, we have the pack strapped to the tree. And, yep, as far as it goes, my camp is set. There it is. Kitchen, sleeping. So, we have the, my Coleman bag, and, yeah, that's camp tonight. That's it. And there's no tent, no tarp, no hammock, no. It's just me, the ground, and my nature. So, pretty stoked for this one. Yeah, it's been real quiet down here. I'm gonna have a beer. Cheers. And, yeah.
As the sun started to set, he lay down in his sleeping bag, getting ready to sleep.
So, that's all I have for today, man. It's a little bit of a boring video. Again, I'm out testing some gear. Right now, it's just me, nature, and the sun going down. It's time for bed. I will see you all for coffee in the morning.
Now, this was supposed to be a chill night. I can't even imagine how peaceful it must be to fall asleep with the sound of a creek flowing nearby, but it wasn't like that. Around 11 p.m., after a few beers, he was tucked in and sleeping deeply when he heard some noise around him. He opened his eyes to see a person about 10 feet away, holding a steel pipe in each hand and wearing a headlamp. As Davy tried to move, the person turned off the light, and that's when he started recording. This is what happened.
It's not that difficult to respect other people, is it? So start showing some respect if you want respect. Do you need my light to help you get out of here?
No.
No? You know how to get out?
Would you mind just giving me a few minutes? I'm still in my sleeping bag.
Why are you in your sleeping bag? You knew there's somebody in a tent here. You knew that. Do you think they're going to feel comfortable falling asleep in the middle of the night with a stranger 20 feet away? Do you honestly think that? The answer is no. And you wouldn't feel comfortable either, would you?
All right,
no, you wouldn't. Fair enough. Fair enough.
My apologies.
That's fair enough, mate.
My apologies.
Enough.
I will push on.
I already got a hold of RCMP, told them to get over here and deal with their because I'm sick of this bullshit, mate.
No, that's a homeless guy. Alright, well, that's where I was sleeping. Until the homeless man with 2 goddamn steel pipes come into my camp about 10 feet away from me while I was sound asleep. Well, I guess we know who needs his teeth knocked down his throat now, doesn't he? But that will be a battle for another day. That is not our concern tonight. Our concern tonight is being somewhere safe and getting some kip. So, all right, well, I guess we're shoving off. But that motherfucker had better watch the boat, because all I should do is just got up and throttle him. But again, he had 2 steel pipes in his hand, 10 feet away from where I was sleeping. And yeah, that's it's not going to work for me right now. So it's just...
Davey moved to a different spot, somewhere more isolated and safe. He eventually found a place to crash and made it through the night, though he didn't really get a restful sleep. In the morning, he realized just how tense the night had been. From what I understand, the person he encountered was a homeless man who had apparently been sleeping nearby in a tent. Davey probably didn't know this and chose the spot because it was beautiful. The man, feeling unsafe with Davey's presence, came to confront him. That's when the intense encounter happened. Waking up in the middle of the night to someone standing 10 feet away, holding 2 steel pipes, is terrifying, especially when you're in a sleeping bag and can't move quickly. That man could have caused serious harm, but thankfully it didn't come to that. It only led to some arguments. As I said before, sometimes in the wilderness, encountering other humans can be way scarier than running into a bear. They need to make a people spray too now. Oh wait, there is one already. Wild Happiness is a Russian channel that focuses on showcasing wildlife. The creator often explores the vast Russian taiga, capturing the beauty of nature and the animals that live there. Sometimes he also goes camping, spending nights completely alone in the wilderness. In this particular episode, though, things got a little intense. He took his snowmobile deep into the forest, planning to spend the night in a tent.
Друзья, вы на канале Дикое Счастье. Меня зовут Андрей. Давно не выбирался я в лес. Погода у нас что-то совсем балуется. То дождь идет, оттепель, потом мороз тяпнет под 30 градусов. И вот сегодня опять у нас. Вчера тепло было, снег шел, сегодня снега нету, дождя тоже нету. Ну и погода +2 сегодня. Вот решил я выехать в лес, отдохнуть. Давно я в лес не выбирался, прям уже, друзья, соскучился. Вот. Многие, наверное, задаются вопросом, почему я...
He then gets on his snowmobile and drives as far as he can into the forest, surrounded by nothing but endless trees and silence. After a while, he finds a spot that looks perfect, quiet, remote, and untouched. That's where he decides to set up camp and starts working on his shelter for the night.
Я прибыл. Вот в такой вот дремучий лес заехал. Смотрите, какая здесь красота. В общем, друзья, хотел встать на горе, где есть связь. Отъехал я от деревни не больно далеко, где-то километров 5-6 примерно. На горе ловит связь, но на горе, ветер сильный. И пришлось мне спуститься обратно вниз, а внизу уже здесь связи нету. Ну ладно, что ж, обойдемся без ютуба. Думал, вечерком YouTube посмотрю.
Night eventually fell, but luckily his shelter was done, and it was actually nice and warm inside, the perfect setup to relax after a long, cold day out in the forest.
Так вот, закрыл вход. Вот смотрите, друзья, как там жарко стало. То есть пленка, она сама поднимается вверх от тепла. Потому что внутри теплый воздух, она пленка поднимает, то есть теплый воздух и поднимает. В общем, внутри сейчас для чего мне надо хорошо протопить, жару сделать. Потому что вот здесь вот на бревне чуть-чуть снег остался. И он сейчас тает и капает вниз.
He got inside, got comfortable, and was just about to fall asleep when suddenly something started making noise outside his tent, and what followed was genuinely creepy.
В общем, друзья, пока жарко, буду валяться пока так, прям открытый. Накрываться не буду. Если прям совсем, прохладно, когда станет, печь когда прогорит, потом, может, накроюсь. А пока, жара. Ну ладно, друзья, буду валяться, усну, нет. Пока, друзья. Спокойной ночи. Короче, друзья. Я же слышал. Капец, реально волки, друзья. Во-во-во, прям вообще хорошо слышно. Да ну нафиг, я, короче, домой. Пизда. Короче, друзья, видно, нет? Блин, опять экран сдох. 2 часа 24 минуты. Волки воют. Короче, друзья, ну нафиг. Я собираюсь домой, еду. Что-то мне очково. Я без оружия. Насмотрелся я еще видосов. У нас здесь в Белорецке волки прям по деревне ходят. Не в Белорецке, в этом Межгорье, в Белорецком районе. В Инзере. Скотину задирают. Короче, друзья, я собираюсь и домой.
That was more than enough reason to get out of there, and fast. Wolves are no joke, and from the sound of it, they were close, really close. What makes this even creepier is that there wasn't just one howl, there were several, meaning it was a whole pack, and that's when things can get truly dangerous. He did the smartest thing possible, packed up, jumped on his snowmobile, and got out of there immediately. Honestly, that probably saved his life. The wolves were most likely drawn in by the scent of his cooking earlier. A good reminder that even something as simple as dinner can attract predators when you're deep in the wilderness. In early 2023, a man named Dave Meredith was out on a regular evening hike in Red Deer, Canada, when he spotted a huge bull moose eating near a tree. Wanting to get a better look, he quietly hid behind a tree to watch it, but then the moose noticed him, and that's when things got bad. The animal suddenly turned and started charging straight at him. Now, if you think moose aren't that dangerous, you're very wrong. A full-grown bull moose can weigh up to 1,500 pounds and run at around 35 miles per hour. To put that in perspective, Usain Bolt, the fastest human ever, ran about 27.8 miles per hour, and you're definitely not Usain Bolt. Moose aren't usually aggressive, but if they feel threatened, they can become deadly. Dave realized that and jumped up a tree as fast as he could, trying to avoid getting gored by its massive antlers.
He just ran me up a tree.
As soon as Dave climbed high enough to be out of reach, he pulled out his phone and started recording, and you can instantly hear in his breathing just how terrified he was. For a while, the moose just stood there, staring up at him, completely still, like it was trying to figure out what to do next. But then it started pacing around the tree, lowering its head and fake charging a few times, clearly not ready to back off. That kind of behavior is a big warning sign. If Dave had lost his grip or fallen, that moose would have gone straight for him, and the outcome could have been really bad. Based on what he later told a local TV station, David ended up staying in that tree for more than 10 minutes, just waiting for the moose to finally leave. During the interview, the reporter asked him how he managed to climb up so fast, and he even gave a quick demonstration, showing how he used a thin branch to pull himself up. Honestly, that's probably the scariest part of this whole story. His life literally depended on that single branch not breaking, and if it did, we'd be talking about this in a very different way. He was incredibly lucky. After a while, the moose finally lost interest and ran back into the forest, giving David the chance to climb down safely. Tell me what you think in the comments, and while you're down there, you might as well hit that subscribe button. We're very close to 100,000 subscribers. There's also a hype button. Each click tells YouTube that this content deserves more attention, helping it reach a wider audience. It's free, and you can always change your mind later. Richard Grebenik is a man who usually uploads music videos, just him performing covers of popular songs. But one night, things took a very strange turn. On August 13th, 2017, Richard posted a video that left a lot of viewers deeply unsettled, with many even praying in the comments. A few days before that recording, he said he was at home late at night when he noticed something moving in his backyard. Curious and a bit concerned, he went to check, and what he saw, he said, left him frozen. It was a tall humanoid figure moving in an unnatural way. Of course, he told his friends what happened, but none of them believed him. He couldn't explain what it was, but since nothing else happened afterward, he tried to move on. That is, until a few nights later, the same figure appeared again. This time, Richard was ready. He grabbed his iPad, placed it near the window facing the backyard, and called a nearby priest.
I know he'll believe me. Damn it. Get this freaking thing working. There it is, there it is. It's the only one that will believe me.
If you got here, comment the word eerie.
Oh my god. I can't believe this. Damn phone.
Hey, Mickey G.
Hey Mike, I need you.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
A little bit. Yeah.
Alright, you're not gonna believe this. I got it on video now. People think I'm nuts. It's on video, it's playing right now. I put the iPad in the window and now this thing's coming up to the steps in my backyard, Mike.
What's going on?
It's like a weird demonic looking thing and it's like a human and it's all scratched down. And this is the second time this happened this week. And as I'm talking to you, this is all on recorded and it doesn't see me. I'm in that, you know, that sunroom?
Huh?
All right, I've been putting the iPad out. It's around, and it happened. Weird things been happening around this time at night.
Can they record it?
They're on record. Everything's recording now. I can see the thing. It's like looking around weird.
They're recording the video?
Yeah, right now it's on the video. It doesn't see me. I'm sitting back, but I can still see out the window really good. You should see.
Can you hear you?
No, it can't. But it's looking around like something out of a weird sci-fi movie. This thing is freaky.
The figure looked far too strange to be any normal person. It was moving in this unsettling, unnatural way that didn't make any sense. Richard, terrified, asked the priest if he could pray for him, thinking that maybe this wasn't something human at all, but some kind of demonic entity trying to make its way into his house.
Just pray. I mean, this people won't think they're not gonna think I'm crazy when they see this now. This is unreal. Just pray.
Just pray?
Yeah.
Yeah, pray to Jesus. Father God, I just want to lift Rick up to you right now, Lord. I don't know why he's being tormented like this, Lord, but we know you know. And Lord, you've been speaking to him in visions and dreams concerning his work and different things, and the enemy is being attacked by you, Lord. And he's all worked up, and God, I just come against this. I bind these things right now, these evil spirits that are just harassing Rick and just coming into his yard. I just bind those things right now. I command them to cease and be still, be gone. I pray to give Rick peace right now. I come against all fear. I bind that in Jesus' name. I pray, Father, that you do.
There was never any real follow-up to this video, aside from one later post that had nothing to do with the incident, and after that, silence. No one knows what really happened, whether the figure ever came back, or if Richard simply chose to move on and never speak about it again. A lot of people think the video was real, saying Richard didn't seem like the type to fake something like this. Others believe it could have been someone intentionally trying to mess with him, sneaking around his property to make him think he was dealing with something paranormal. Either way, the footage itself has such an eerie atmosphere. It's the kind of video that makes you feel uneasy just watching it. But really, imagine this happening to you. You look out your window at night and see something like that moving in your backyard. What would you even do? Megan Page is a creator who uses her YouTube channel like a personal diary. She often shares stories from her life, thoughts, and experiences in a really open and genuine way. But in this particular video, things almost took a turn for the worse. She decided to head out into the forest to film a storytime video and clear her mind after a rough few days. But while she was recording, something happened that she definitely didn't expect.
That's why I'm back in Humboldt. I'm staying at my dad's again, and it's really bad. Every day we've been scream fighting. And then I come to the woods for like 4 hours. and decompress. And then I go back home, and then he acts like nothing happens. Like a true narcissist. Like the true narcissist here. Okay, well, you scared me.
Oh, thanks. Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Sweetheart, don't worry.
Okay, I'm
You're
sorry.
probably more dangerous than me. You're probably more evil than me. Look at the you're saying. You're wrong. You stoner?
Okay, that was terrifying.
He walked away, leaving her completely stunned and shaken. Without wasting a second, she grabbed her things, packed up as fast as she could, and got out of the woods right away.
Shaking. That was scary. Thought I was just about to get killed. He said that I looked evil. I can't even enjoy the woods because of tweakers. Like, look how beautiful it is here. I love Humboldt, but the tweakers, he was coming right at me. And so obviously I'm gonna be scared. And then he's like, "You're probably more scary than me. Your dark hair and your veins." I'm like, "Sir, I'm just a cute stoner trying to smoke my weed in the woods."
Now, opinions about this video are pretty mixed. Some people think the man was just passing through, while others believe he was actually trying to approach her with bad intentions. Personally, I'm leaning toward the second option. There was no visible path or road nearby, and she was clearly intoxicating herself, so of course she wouldn't be doing that in the open where people could see her, so I doubt he was just passing through. I think he saw her there, realized she was by herself, and tried to approach her, but when he noticed the camera, he probably got scared that he was being recorded and quickly changed his attitude, throwing out those weird lines before walking away. You can tell he was trying to play it off, but it didn't work. Megan did the right thing by packing her stuff and getting out of there. That guy looked sketchy, and who knows what could have happened if she stayed longer. That's it for today. If you enjoy these kinds of videos, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified when we post. Also, leave a comment below sharing your favorite encounter. And if you have a story of your own that you'd like to have shared, send it to the email in the description. Don't forget to click on one of the videos on the screen to see more.